go forward and pull one from the Zodiac reading cards and see what we get. What is our second topic? It is, Sun in Scorpio, passion, passionate, intense, or mysterious phase, passions. Let's see, Sun in Scorpio. Here it is. Let's see what it says. This is the card of deep passions, intense emotions, chaotic people, secrecy, manipulation, and at its worst, aggression and conflict. Okay, so some of that would go along with wanting to manipulate things through magic as well. But it could also be related to a phase in your life that's transformational as you progress from one circumstance to another. A completely new approach to life due to profound developments will unfold. Rest assured, you can rise like a phoenix from the ashes of dramatic circumstances. Exactly. You know, some of our best learning things are the most difficult to walk through. And so that's why I say, you know, you ask for the best for the situation at hand, rather than trying to manipulate something with magic, trying to force something according to your ego wants and desires. Okay? An all-consuming relationship and charming or attractive person may be at the center of great change in your life. Maintain a level-headed approach to people or your passions, emotions, and overindulgence of food, wine, alcohol, or drugs may become all-consuming. Maintain a clear mind and avoid obsessive or destructive thoughts and actions. Again, that goes along with what was coming out in the magic one, you know, to have clarity, have solitude, look at things, you know, take a breath. Don't try to manipulate it. Make efforts to be centered and seek to be calm, channel energy into constructive pursuits, and work off excess energy at the gym or beach. Okay? This is also the card of karmic connections. A karmic relationship is best navigated carefully, as there's a soul connection that lasts throughout eternity. The relationship may be wonderful and fulfilling, but if it's destructive or coercive, the choice must be taken to end the karmic cycle in a pleasant, matter-of-fact way. Avoid creating negative karma by focusing on both the good in yourself and those you interact with. Again, don't attempt to do magic. Don't attempt to do spells. Don't attempt to manipulate things through ego, because there is karma attached to it. So these actually do go hand in hand. So let's see what it says about passionate, intense, the mysterious phase of the sun in Scorpio. Okay, first thing we have is duality. Yeah. Things can be intense while you're in duality. It can pull you here and there. Oh yeah, this is okay. This is right up there with the other one. When you get those passions going and you're the dualistic and the mind is spinning, you may not make the best choices sometime. So again, like the other one says, rather than rushing in and trying to do spells or doing this or rushing into something that's overwhelmingly going to suck you in, and keep you on this train of some sort of a, what do I want to say, some sort of an addiction, whether it's addiction to a person, that you've got a codependent relationship, or it's an addiction to drugs, or it's an addiction to sex. It doesn't matter what you're addicted to, okay? Duality. Remember that these things are transient in nature, okay? So keep your head about you. These things come and go. Whatever comes and go is part of duality. It's part of Maya, the structure of Maya, of illusion, okay? So that's why, in the path, it's about sitting, observing the thoughts, observing the emotions, observation, and then digging deep to find where it stems from, okay? So that it can be challenged and walked through, okay? So the challenge is, of course, crafty. The challenge is, okay, hoping, what was the other one that wanted to come out? Embracing, yeah. I think that this was the one that wanted to come out, the embrace. The challenge, don't embrace the dark, the shadow, okay? Thinking that you'll get ahead some way by doing that. We see that so many times in the Repugly Ugly politics, that they've sold their soul. They're willing to lie, cheat, whatever, embrace that to get where they want to be. Not knowing they can't take it with them. All you can take with you to the other side is your integrity or lack thereof, and the things that you have done and the motivations behind it, okay? So again, beware of that crafty and embracing the shadow to get ahead. Okay. Going forward, we have the fire. Fires of purification, swaha. Okay. And you have to surrender. Part of it is surrendering to these fires of purification, which are not easy. It's like the Bible says, you burn away the dross. You sift out the what do you call it? With the wheat, the chaff. You sift out the shaft. Or you are going through the burning process, okay? This rendering, taking out the bad metals and leaving the gold, okay? That's that process of fire. And we have to surrender into that in order to purify. So it means it's not going to be easy, okay? You're going through the fires of purification. You have to face these things while we're in duality in order to move through them. You can't run away from it. You can't ignore it. You can't, you've got to actually go through the door and through those fires of purification. And you may think that following the shadow side and embracing that is going to get you somewhere quicker, okay? Because that's what ego wants. I want powers, I want control, and so you think that the shadow side may get you there, but it doesn't. Remember, duality is transient in nature. Watch when you start getting sucked into something that is starting to get addictive. Question it, look deeper, and why am I addicted to this? What is it actually doing to me? Okay? and find out where it started so that you can cut that tie and move forward. And don't forget, if you are walking a spiritual path, you have to surrender to the fires of purification. Not easy, okay? It's not easy. We do go through those difficult times, and they are learning experiences. So watch out when you get the sun in Scorpio and those passions start going and start pulling you off center, okay? Get yourself back grounded and question it deeply, and know that the shadow way is not going to actually benefit you in the end. There is karma attached, and again, the only thing you can take with you on the other side is your you take with you all of the actions that you've done, okay, and how it's affected others, okay. All of those things you will review when you get to the other side, okay. So I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you online.